Roman, the camera's on you, man.
How do we?
And we're live.
We're live, dude.
From
What's
a
up?
Dude, grab that shoe stand up there. We can put the thing on there because this won't go any farther.
This is not a shoe stand.
It is for me.
Is that a CD?
Yeah. My mom's boss made it in high school.
Alright, listen, man.
Wow, it is heavy. Like, it's a different, like, I didn't
Alright,
expect
dude.
that.
Here, move this bucket over here, man.
What do I?
Dude,
On top of all those photos.
you got on top. What the fuck, man?
Yo, welcome back, crazy gamers.
This fucking shit is horrible.
Listen,
No, it looks.
There's two people watching.
Roman.
What?
There's
Wow.
two people watching.
Roman.
Wow. It's probably both of these screens.
Here, what's up?
Here's the microphone.
Look at the thing. We're getting the mic.
Let me go on my phone and see how it sounds.
It's okay. We don't care how it sounds.
Let me change the color.
Listen, Eli,
What
I
about
hear you're a
that?
fisherman, huh? Is this true?
Yes, sir.
It's true. What do you fish normally? Whales? Sharks? Nothing? Small
Whales, sharks.
Small game?
I usually go for largemouth bass.
Just largemouth bass.
Yeah.
You ever hunt like land creatures or just the sea creatures?
I've never went hunting.
Ever went hunting? Like
I've always
traditional hunting?
Yeah, like weird shit. I've never done that shit.
I have once, but I didn't get anything. It's too damn dark. Couldn't see shit.
You went hunting? And I'm
That's not the mic. It's
Well,
using your computer
Turn
mic.
it up. What's up?
It's only using his computer mic. That's the bar telling you the sound. Ah! Wait. Ah! Yeah, I don't know what that's for, honestly.
Whoa.
It's the mic.
I hear the microphone.
Hold on, guys. 1 second.
Dude, they're not gonna hold on. They're gonna get furious.
They're gonna get fucking.
They're just gonna
pissed
fucking leave.
off.
Dude, they're gonna leave this
Yeah, I
fucking.
told you, man. Devices.
Where do you see?
Top left.
He said,
Way
wait.
around. Audio. Blue Snowball, dude.
That's me,
it.
baby girl.
Oh,
No, not the
Oh.
Death Adder. That's
Oh.
my baby right there. Don't fuck with her.
It's on.
It's on.
Sounds really.
Maybe
it's
it's
the
the
fans around. Oh,
Is there a fan blowing right into it?
I think so.
Oh, that fan?
Well,
Is that fan on?
yeah, that's my baby. It's my little desk.
Dude, that little fan can fuck right off.
All right.
Anyways.
I don't know who that is. I don't remember texting that. Yesterday at 1:46 a.m.
Damn, Roman. You hot
What?
stuff, man?
I was sleeping.
Then maybe it wasn't you. Maybe it was the ghost in our fucking apartment.
Yeah, bro.
I'm serious. Did you get on my phone last night?
Yeah, I got on your phone at 1:46
It's not a weird
in the
question,
morning.
dude.
It's not a weird
The ugly ass nigga.
Roman.
You have such a fat neck.
Ah.
I think
Oh, anyways.
Ah.
Anyways,
Where does he
Roman.
go?
Do you fish? Do you fish yourself, Roman?
No, I don't fish.
Oh my God.
I do not do such a thing.
Do you hunt? Nothing like that?
Never
No
hunted.
hunting?
Never hunted in my life.
So if all of a sudden, hypothetically, you know how people like hunt deers for meat and stuff, you know, big game stuff like that. Would you start? Oh my God, that's
Why
horrible.
does it screech like that?
Is it this? Is it up too loud?
Hello, check.
You have your-
1, 2, 3.
Oh, I see. It's Roman watching the video. Is our second viewer? What? Our first viewer.
Okay, it's actually very on time.
Wow.
God damn, that's horrible.
Right. Right. It's definitely that. It's definitely that.
So who is the who?
Oh, let's
makes
turn it
the
on a different
screens?
thing. Let's turn it on a different setting.
Yeah. Why don't we just fucking record this?
We're live, bitch.
Nobody's gonna watch this.
Roman's watching it.
Hey, it's not screeching anymore.
Sweet. Anyway, back to the topic at hand. Roman, if
Yeah.
there were giant insects amongst the world, like a giant grasshopper, if you would.
Yeah.
Would you hunt the grasshopper?
What's the YouTube?
Roman Puzo, but there's like 4 of them.
Bro,
So I'm still on the
share it.
purple.
Share it on Facebook, bro. You need viewers.
Right. There's 2 already.
Hey,
Right.
one of them is your phone looking into
Shut the
it,
fuck up.
and the other one is us on this screen.
Let me go get the link real quick.
Oh, that's my phone. Oh, found it.
Why is there no Facebook one?
I don't know. Anyways, back to
Facebook.
the conversation of fishing.
Yeah, dude. So like, if you encountered a giant grasshopper, you notice
It's on Facebook.
it's huge, man. Like it's fucking massive. Like as big as
A grasshopper?
It's big as a dog.
Probably
Like
turn that
cricket,
fan off.
grasshopper, insect. Big as a dog.
Okay.
Would you,
Oh, I thought you meant like 50 feet high.
no, like dog. Like still reasonably small. Like not huge, but dogs are pretty big, and you're only used to things being dog sized, like cats. Cats and dogs. No, let me elaborate. Cats and dogs that around that size. Things are just that size. Rarely do you see an insect be that size. Have you ever seen an insect be dog sized?
I've seen, not personally, but I know that there is spiders that can get to the size of like kittens.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Spiders that can get to the size.
They said dogs. I was like,
So like, I don't know.
Spiders? Well, I guess size of kittens. Well, in Australia, they have those giant everything. Their insects get fucking.
Australia is
massive.
just a dangerous place to fucking be, dude.
Hey,
The
wait,
the
hey.
insects and animals there are fucking nuts.
The bats are huge. The insects are huge.
Spiders are extremely fucking dangerous.
Yeah, they're dangerous, all right. But are there crickets that big in Australia?
I don't think their crickets are that big.
Are you sure?
I don't think Australia's known for dangerous crickets, if you ask me.
They have a problem with.
What?
They have a problem with the feral cats.
I know they have feral cat problems, like cats
I
just
don't know
live
what
in the
that word
wild.
means if we're being straight.
Feral's wild, basically.
Why don't you guys just say wild?
'Cause
Yeah, but here's the thing. Like,
feral's more like ravenous, like feral means that they wouldn't hesitate to
eat your fucking face off.
attack you or something
Like-
like that.
Like a wild cat.
I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, wild, but like you see a wild cat in America.
You're looking at a tiger.
Whoa, dude!
He's got a fucking nip slip on the cam.
A wild cat in America is definitely different than a wild cat in Australia.
I don't know, man. Sounds pretty ballsy.
You told me to scoot this way. Well, you're not getting the fucking screen time you desire, Roman.
You're damn fucking right. I need to
Alright.
go grab me an alcohol. So scoot
Come
over.
on, dude. Why do I gotta be in the center of the camera?
Do you want to switch spots?
I'll sit.
No,
Then
I
shut
am.
the fuck
I
up.
am.
Then shut the fuck up.
I am sitting in the throne.
There's 3 people watching.
You're lying.
I got a missed call. I gotta take this, dude. I don't know who the fuck
God
this nigga is.
damn it!
No, say, hey, stay here.
Oh, dude.
That shit happened to me today.
What
Some
if you-
person called me, but it wasn't an actual number.
Dude, I also got a call from the coronavirus people in St. Louis.
Coronavirus.
Yeah, like
Well, these coronavirus people are sending pictures of sloths and calling me daddy, so I don't know.
that's pretty awesome, dude.
Yeah, they might be like.
Wish I was you, really.
FaceTime. Oh, declines the FaceTime instantly.
Really?
Look at that shit.
Who is it a 636?
Yeah.
Anyways, Eli. So basically, what I'm trying to get at here is, what if we lived in a world where grasshoppers and crickets and such, like insects, were dog-sized creatures that cause lots of property damage, like like a swarm of grasshoppers, like this big,
Right.
they eat crops and stuff, that devastates.
What's up, pussy? Answer the call.
Yeah,
It
it's
devastates
still a
farmers.
devastating thing at the size that they're at now.
Yeah. So imagine they're fucking this big, like fucking maybe like dog size, like that's huge. Maybe like rabbit size, cat size, Like that thing's pretty big. Like, do you think there would be a need to hunt them at that
Yeah.
point? Yeah.
Yeah, because like grasshoppers, I mean, personally in America we don't eat them, but in other places they do, and they're a great source of protein.
Yeah, I guess they could eat them if they're that big.
It might even be normal at that point. Where like, what's for tonight, Mom? Grasshoppers? Fuck yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Fried grasshoppers tonight.
Absolutely.
But as far as like for vegetables and stuff,
Are you saying they're a vegetable?
no, I'm saying for our vegetables, our farms.
In addition? Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, they might be a problem.
What do you think, Roman?
What's the question?
Giant grasshoppers.
Yeah, dude.
Devastating our lands of farms and stuff.
Like, when we talk giant, you're still talking dogs.
No, we're talking about like
That's
yeah, sure.
In comparison to a regular grasshopper, that is gigantic. So yes.
What do I think about it?
Yeah, and
Like,
do you think the need would arise to hunt such beasts? You know, at this point they'd be called beasts, not just grasshoppers, but any
Remember,
insect
people
really.
eat crickets and grasshoppers.
yeah, but
They're actually a great source.
I mean,
of protein.
like Japan and China, the whole China land would have a really nice
Dude, I think that would
meal to feast on.
That would fuck our.
Because that's the main like culture that eats them. Americans don't fucking
Yeah,
eat it
we
for
don't
fun.
really get down with the grasshopper.
Yeah, I can't tell you the last time I've eaten a grasshopper.
I don't think I've
for sure,
ever
man.
eaten one.
Mom's never cooked those for dinner.
Do you think any other insect would cause the same problem that a giant grasshopper was? Like, hey,
Cicadas.
if we
I
had
think this might be an AI.
if we had giant ladybugs, like ladybugs, I know there's like pseudo ladybug hybrid beetle things that aren't actually ladybugs that devastate the
well, aren't
what's the
ladybugs still a
ecosystem?
beetle?
I guess they are a beetle, but there's
I thought they
some-
were their own thing.
There's some ladybugs that are fake ladybugs,
Right.
and they're just like off-colored, weird Chinese beetles or whatever they were. But if there was a giant ladybug, would you be worried?
Does it eat plants?
I don't know.
Is it,
I don't
is
know
it
what
an
it
issue
eats.
with like plants and stuff?
Pretty sure it eats plants, green stuff. I don't know.
What?
Giant ladybug.
Ladybugs eat leaves.
Yeah, but if it was
Yeah,
giant,
but like
would
it
you be
can
worried?
eat our stock, our farm, like spinach, or
Well,
like a giant field.
Yeah,
anything.
think about it. Ladybugs aren't big enough to eat anything that we could eat.
Yeah, I'm
They
saying
do
if they were
now.
Some-
They do now. They're like a pest.
I'm
If
saying
you
like
have a thing of strawberries and you go
No,
outside,
that's-
you always spray them down with stuff.
I think
that
they just
don't-
eat whatever they have in front of them.
So you're saying
They probably only walk like
I don't
travel.
think it works like that. If you throw a piece of meat into a thing with ladybugs, they're not going to eat the lady.
You don't know.
I do know. Like
If you
they're
lock them
fucking
in, if you
herbivores.
lock them into a box and put a chunk of meat in there, they probably.
they're herbivores.
Are you sure, man? So you're saying, all right, giant ladybug walks up, maybe even a swarm, like
Walks
five
up.
giant ladybugs come up to you. You're the only thing around for miles, dude. Are they
Yeah,
eating you?
fucking
Are they eating you right now?
I don't-
Like, hear me
I don't
out.
know.
Are they trying to fucking chow down?
I don't think they will. I think
They
they'll
wouldn't.
die.
They would ignore it. They would. Now here's another question.
But if
if-
they're omnivores, then
Now, if they're the only thing around, and you like, would they rather eat each other? Because insects
I-
don't see cannibalism as we do. You know, like most
Well,
most
obviously.
mammals like don't try to eat each other. Sometimes they do. You know, it just happens. But insects, they don't give a shit.
Yeah.
They just eat.
Fucking sick.
that and like snake or reptiles.
Reptiles eat. Most things don't give a
Actually,
shit.
there's a snake that's like known for eating other snakes. It's called a king snake. California
shit.
king snakes.
It eats other snakes for its main diet.
It's not his main diet, but it's just known for eating other
Mm.
snakes. And actually, it's like coral snakes and all those things that are very poisonous. It eats those.
It eats the bad snakes.
Yes,
Dang, what a nice guy.
I know, right? Friendly neighborhood California king
Snake.
snake. Yeah, that,
What you got?
I haven't asked all of them.
A whole unit.
Oh, fuck.
Shit.
I'm like really convinced that I could probably put that computer on my
This
desk.
is
I
making
just
me
don't
feel,
know.
even though nobody is watching this, it's making me feel weird.
Isn't
You
it
just gotta
fun?
keep talking.
I know, but it's just like,
Like the other night, dude, we were so deep into shit.
Yeah, we were gone.
And then someone wanted to bring up the conversation of how you lost your virginity
Yeah.
while Courtney's sitting right next to me. She's like, oh, I want to. I'm like, all
We
right,
had
you
to
can also
cut.
leave if you
So,
want
like,
to.
yeah.
We had to cut, dude.
Anyways, 30 guys came in.
She said she was 9 years old.
30 guys.
I said, fuck
I
this
can
nigga,
tell
get
she's
out.
hypersexual, dude. Definitely.
Yo, I know. Every time she's here, she wants to fuck.
My word. What a pervert.
I let it happen because I want fucking. My sex drive is pretty up there too, but hers is way higher than mine.
Where you find a woman
Let's talk about.
with a higher sex drive?
Can we talk about that conversation she wanted to have with you about the thing, and you came into my room for opinions on it? Can we talk about that in front of her?
And the
him?
podcast.
He was probably there. I mean, he probably
I
knows
was
about
there.
You
that.
were definitely not just sitting in my
I was,
room.
I was, nah, dude,
You're
I was
chilling in
there.
the
What's
closet,
up?
like,
Yeah, dude, this is some shit.
Juicy
right
shit.
here.
Alright, so like, is that really gonna affect the stream?
Almost sit down, man.
No, it shouldn't.
I feel
So
like I'm not even in
you're
the
just not gonna be
picture
able
this
to see it
whole
on the thing. Hold up.
It's
I'm trying to
time. What is this?
put this on the desk so it can reach, so we can see all of this. Yeah, I'm playing Fortnite midstream.
Dude,
Ramen,
my,
ramen.
my computer.
Whoa,
Baby,
whoa!
Alright. Oh,
what are you doing, man?
God
You're really
damn.
fucking with the situation here.
I can't stand that it's like so. Okay, that's gotta go. That's gotta. Alright.
What the fuck are you doing, man?
Trying to make it
Fucking
more fucking
madman.
even, dude. I'm seating in the fucking corner.
Come on,
I think
man.
anybody
We got
knows
it
it's
now.
okay, but, like,
I don't know if Haley's gonna drink, so we got her own. So.
Oh,
We have a couple of
she'll
beers.
only
What the
drink
fuck are
the,
you talking about?
what's it?
Sweet or something.
we have like
Oh,
3
nice.
beers.
That's why I grabbed another cider. Dude, get rid of that fan. Oh, come on!
Roman,
Roman!
you're fucking.
Shit happens, dude.
My
Shit.
podcast is ruined.
My microphone is ruined.
Dude, good thing nobody was watching. They go back and watch the rewind of this. They're like, oh.
There, now
My
it's yours.
legs.
All right. Should I share it? Should I share the podcast now? I was going to, but I was going to wait till we were warmed up to share it. Are we
Yeah,
warmed
you
up?
probably get more views because all your fucking
I was
friends.
going to send it to all the group chats that have like 30 plus people in them.
Do it.
All right. Let me find the podcast.
I would be so.
I just want to put this
But
somewhere.
you guys
I'm
gotta
so tired
you
of
guys
this.
gotta talk about something while I'm doing this.
Well, you usually the conversation.
I can't do everything.
Can we
man.
go back to the Courtney thing?
Dude, you can
What
go back to
Courtney
the karting
thing?
thing.
We
Go
get-
back to the grasshopper thing. Doesn't give a shit, man.
Okay, this has
I
to
liked
be
how
up
it
here in
was.
some way, shape, or form.
Nah, dude,
I
it was,
really did. Like
all my balls, like.
Right.
Dude, are you sure that's the place you want it?
What?
That's where you want it, man?
Feels good. Do you want it too?
I don't care. I liked it on my balls. Guys, go.
Is
Sorry.
my charger over there by my desk?
Okay, listen. We can keep her.
Just
name
ask the
anonymous.
question. I don't care if her
And
name is
keep her
said.
completely
I don't
anonymous. right?
give a shit. You can do what you want.
But should men eat pussy?
Listen, I'm not the only guy that knows this, thinks this. This is on my Facebook with all my family, so if any of my fucking family members hop into this conversation, shit. I think no. I mean, it's really just an opinion.
You don't think?
I don't think that we should be forced to. I don't.
You're not being forced.
I don't
to.
look
that
at a
point,
pussy and be like, "Damn, that shit look fire." The feeling of being in it, that's a different. That's fire. But staring at it doesn't get me going.
Really?
it doesn't.
You sure, man?
So
Move
looking at
that fucking bottle.
a vagina doesn't get you
Fucking
going.
Like the way a vagina looks does not get me going.
What's wrong with it?
It just doesn't.
Doesn't look appetizing.
Yeah,
Are you sure, man?
I don't know what's wrong with me. I used to eat pussy all the time.
So you're
I'm out
telling me
of it, dude.
you evolved to a state where you don't munch on the cooch no more, man?
Mm-hmm.
No, why, dude? Like, was it overnight or did you gradually?
Did you have a bad experience?
You gradually got off.
All right, I don't know who's watching this right now.
Who cares? Just
Doesn't
fucking.
matter.
But
go.
I'm gonna put some
Talk,
names.
we're
I'm gonna
adults.
put some names.
No,
on
don't
it.
do that. Don't.
No, because the odds of both of these two chicks watching this, it's whatever. I don't
Yeah,
really
but
care.
no, this can be rewatched. So let's
First
keep it
names.
All right, so the first girlfriend I had, that's not my first girlfriend, but the one that is right next door to me.
Okay.
I don't know why, but I could eat that shit like it was fucking candy. But with someone different, I just can't. I don't know why. I don't know why I can't eat anyone else's, but the first one was just
interesting concept.
Yeah.
So you're telling me after the first cooch, no other cooch shall be dined on. There's a spider on the wall.
Really? Yeah. Let him look. He's cool.
All right. I was gonna
get the fucking yes, sir.
All right, you'll never see him around here again.
He's alive.
No, where
he just moved. He's just fucking chilling on the other side of the wall. Stop! You're gonna put a fucking hole in our wall, dude.
All right, I got him.
Yeah, he's definitely dead.
Give me
now.
the fucking sword.
I need this, Roman.
He couldn't take the dick.
Since you're using that, can you plug this in by my nightstand?
I'm not using it anymore.
All right. Anyways, so what do you think, Eli? What do you think on the matter? Cooch or no cooch? You eat the cooch. You don't eat the cooch.
Cooch.
Eat the cooch.
You eat the cooch.
I'm right there with you with eat the cooch.
Just think about it. Your girl or the
Your man.
acquaintance or man, yeah, or
Acquaintance.
anybody out there.
Dude, you can't.
Someone you know.
So here's a special instance where you can't talk about your significant other that is a man because he doesn't have a fucking cooch.
Okay, yeah.
For one,
So yes.
Work it out.
he ain't got a cooch, Roman. I'm sorry, it's just not how it works. These
I'm
days.
with it, but to an extent, like I'm not about to eat your shit. Right?
Eat your shit, literally.
Eat your cooch
Okay.
after you went jogging,
Okay.
worked out,
Yeah.
I don't
Sweaty,
know.
stinky.
sweaty.
It's
right?
kind of like a mood for me. Like if I'm in the mood to eat a cooch, I'll eat it. But like I'm usually not in the mood for it.
I'm always in the mood.
I have to like not have had sex for like 3 months.
Personally, I like to pleasure the other.
I like being pleasured.
I think
I'm a
that
selfish
makes-
ass nigga. So
I
that's
think
how that
I
goes.
think that makes me feel more pleasure by pleasure.
Yeah, dude,
pleasure.
it's all part of the experience, really. Like you eat the cooch, you feel accomplished. Like
Exactly.
you like not to get too into
I'm
it.
sure once I would have ate it, you know, the person that was just here not too long ago, I probably would have been fine with it. It's probably just because it's someone different.
Think about it, yeah.
Okay. Like you eat the cooch, but you know you get a sense of accomplishment out of eating the cooch, and it like it going the way it goes. You know,
Mm-hmm.
not to get too into
I
that.
just like sex more than eating cooch.
Yeah, I get that.
That
But
is. Sex.
Let me hit you with the reverse.
No, like penis inside a vagina type shit.
let
I
me
like that more than eating a
Intercourse.
cooch. Yeah,
let me hit you with the reverse.
the reverse card.
Now, the woman, she goes slob on the knob, dude. Like,
Right.
Yeah, but
like-
here's my thing.
okay,
Let him go. Let him finish.
yeah, like she slob on the knob, dude. Sometimes she gets done with that. She expects the cooch to be moonched on,
Never hold expectations.
That's correct, but like some people, it's just how it is.
Right.
You
Courteous.
one or the other. You can't you do both. You don't do one or the other. You don't just trade off like that. One does the one, and then it's done.
I have an answer for that.
All right, go ahead.
If it's somebody that you just met or whatever, you're at a party, and you
Yeah.
go and she decides to. I never asked her to, and she decides.
See,
to
that's
go
the
down.
thing with that one person though.
That's
she's
fine,
saying.
but you shouldn't expect.
She
it.
always just.
But
did
however,
it.
hold on. However, if you're with a girl for a while, or you're dating somebody, then I feel like the expectation of, hey, I did that, you do that,
Oh, like the back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
But with like a random person, you never know.
I feel like with a random person, you can't really hold your expectations up too high. You can't really expect they're going to do something. You don't really know them. And some people, some guys, some girls out there will expect one thing from every single person they get with because one other person did it to them.
Exactly.
You get with somebody, they do the series of things, whatever it may be, and then you expect all of your future partners to do the exact same thing because you remember it a certain way.
Exactly.
I totally drifted away when you guys
And then
started
Yeah,
talking.
right.
no, and then that's I guess that's why you find different people. Just like sex is an important thing, and the entirety of sex, not just like fucking somebody, but
Like,
the whole thing.
I
I gotta find somebody that like likes the things that you like.
Yeah.
I could go the rest of my life without getting head or giving head. and
Bold
just giving sex.
I see.
It doesn't bother me that I give it or get it.
But it'd be so boring.
We are not the same.
It'd be so boring.
As long as role playing is involved, doesn't matter to me.
But I think that's like a stage of role play. You get to like first base where you get here, like
That's
fucking around.
foreplay.
That's
Foreplay.
Foreplay.
And then you get to the He said role
All right,
play.
I said roleplay.
That's
Did
what
you
I
mean
like
roleplay?
role-playing, yeah.
He's talking
yeah.
about role.
Oh, so you're talking about like she dresses up as a nurse?
No,
or a
like you
teacher.
just have different parts.
Not literally in the sense of that, but in the sense of
You think
shaking things up.
Yeah.
Maybe having a part to play, maybe literally having a script almost, maybe even doing it in a way in a series.
Like me and the neighbor, dude, we did role play all the fucking time.
Oh my!
And you know what? I got hit every time. Not even being.
Because it was part of the act.
No,
It was the
because
play.
fun.
Oh, I see. Because it was
It
fun.
seems that your penis is broken, sir. Let me fix this. Every fucking time that was.
My
role
God.
play. Doctor roleplay. Physical exam.
All right, what's up with the next subject?
Next subject's supposed to naturally come, but anyways.
Dude.
So Roman, let me hit you both with
the 1-2.
let me hit you both with something real crazy. Completely unrelated topic to what we were just talking about. But would you be afraid of giant quit
with the giant shit, dude. Just normal fucking quit.
No, keep going because I have something.
Now hold on, Roman. Let me finish my thought here. Now, would you be afraid of giant insects invading the world? I guess invading wouldn't be the right word, really. They're already here, man.
Yeah.
They just one day you wake up.
So
they're
like
fucking huge.
So let me get this straight. It's like we're switching the roles.
Not switching the roles in the
We're
sense that
like-
we get small,
This isn't roleplay.
but
Okay, your girlfriend is
in the
fucking
sense that they
set.
randomly become stronger and they become huge and they
So
just
we're living in a world where it's normal.
they do their just one day you wake up and it happens. So we're living in a world where they're doing their day-to-day thing like they do normally, but they're fucking huge. Like they are as big as cars.
Cars?
As big as cars.
In-
Just imagine, dude, you go outside and instead of seeing an ant,
Like
on the
it is a
ground,
fucking car.
that
It
bitch is straight
walking.
climbing over your fucking Camaro.
It is
or
just
some
it is
shit.
it is doing its day-to-day task, but it is massive. It is huge as a fucking car.
I think it would affect us in many different ways, but like the biggest concern is, are they still herbivores?
I don't know.
Because if I go outside and I have to fight for my fucking life over like an ant,
you
I will be pissed off.
now
dude.
you see ants, and they eat just about anything. You drop any piece of food on the ground, they pretty much swarm it in a matter of
Now imagine
minutes
the
or hours.
whole army
They are-
of
they
ants
are
coming to get a piece of bread.
omnivores.
I think they eat. I don't know what that means, but they eat just about everything.
Omnivores eat,
They eat anything,
meat
really.
and-
So anything that I've dropped on the ground, ants
They
have been
eat
on.
literally everything that's edible.
Yeah, dude. So
Leaves, grass.
So we would have to.
They
fight
eat
for our
dirt too.
lives.
So-
sometimes.
don't just leave it at ants. Really, like you think is a fucking a wasp or a hornet,
fuck
and
that.
it is huge. It's
Fuck
flying
that.
around.
I think at that point, instead of like having a wasp nest in your garage would become the wasp nest.
Yeah, like think
Uh,
like their nest would become massive at that point. Like they would. I feel like they would try to take over buildings at that point to accommodate for their size. Really,
Dude, exterminators need a raise. At that point.
exterminators.
Exterminators and
We would not have exterminators at that point.
Dude,
We
I think
test control.
gun fucking road.
exterminators would be like, what's it? You'd be risking your life out there.
Like imagine we're doing our
Maybe
job.
like militia.
Yeah.
Imagine us doing our job, and we go into the basement to do these jobs, and there's just a fucking 20-foot spider sitting in the corner. Like we walk down, they're like,
Smoking
Wait a
a cigar.
I wonder how that dynamic that would affect the economy. Like, yeah, you have these giant things. Like, even if we did go about our business, so you would have this cockroach infestation in your building before, right? These fucking things, and that cockroaches. Maybe they don't get that big. Maybe everything's not literally the size of a car.
Right.
Maybe they're like as big as a mouse at that point, or as big as a rabbit, a cat, a small dog. They're that big. They're freaking people out. You know, maybe you need to call in the heavy guns. Maybe the regular old exterminator isn't enough. You get people that are out there. There's a new line of jobs out there, and then
there'd be like enforcers for this shit.
Yeah, like you have to clean out your fucking shit. Or
All
else.
I'm saying is like mouse traps wouldn't be a thing. It would be like fucking shotgun traps.
I feel like the bear traps would make a new reoccurrence. Like a bear trap, they're good for stuff. They really snap shit. I think there would be a new trap. Really, I think there would be a new type of trap because I think if you rig something up with wires, like
what do you think would happen to the animal like ecosystems and shit?
Like I feel like you would have insects eating the larger creatures that we know of today. Like
like a water bug would be killing.
A water bug? What the fuck's a water bug?
A water bug.
You don't know
You've never seen a water bug?
What is a water
it's
bug?
It's a bug that like
they live on the water and like their feet, or they're not feet, but what would you call them? Legs for insects.
Yeah, sure.
They're like water repellent, so they can literally like ski
across
those water.
Those big tall.
They're like beetles.
Kinda.
They're like beetles.
They're like beetles, yeah. But they can literally like ski across.
I've seen the spiders on the water.
No, those are like mosquito type shits. Water bugs almost like bugs. You can almost mistake them for beetles sometimes.
But at that point, bass would be eating those. All right. At this point, bass eat those for food. But I think it would change.
But yeah, if those things are huge at that point, you would have to think like maybe they would migrate to some like they're huge. They used to fit in like creeks and small ponds and stuff. Now they're huge. They might migrate to something bigger. Like maybe they might even migrate to the ocean at that point. You would have to think maybe like whales start eating these things because they're so big.
Do you think our animals now like bass? They're like a good size would be like 5 pounds, right?
Yeah.
You think the new good size bass would be like 20? You think other things would get bigger?
Oh, instead? Because of the insects?
Yeah.
I think other stuff would get bigger. I don't think it's fair to say that insects, like, you're just bullshitting when you say they get big overnight.
Right.
You just wake up one morning, they're fucking huge. You don't know what to do about it. But I think what would be more fair to say is that everything that is affected by it, which I guess would be everything gets bigger.
Pretty much.
Eventually. But, yeah, to make a real argument, you'd say everything gets big overnight because if everything got big, everything would just be bigger. Exactly. It wouldn't be affected.
I don't know if anything would really change. Do you think we would be taller?
Well, I think we would have. Well, maybe we might be taller,
or stronger.
We might be smarter, stronger. Yeah. We might be able to smell them. Yeah. You know how they
smell the ant farm.
Because they're real. Well, we can't smell bears.
No. I mean, you can smell their shit if you're near it.
Yeah.
But and what I was thinking of is some insects release this toxin, like this
stink bugs.
Yeah, like stink bugs. You'd be able to smell that. Like, imagine a fucking huge stink bug. Imagine the amount of toxin sack shit it releases.
Dude, it'd be like this big.
But the stink cloud it would create would be fucking huge.
You'd have totally ruin our fucking layers in the atmosphere.
You'd be driving and then you see a stink bug cruising along, fucking flying above your car. You're like, oh goddamn!
Like how you'd smell skunk on the side of the road.
Yeah,
it'd
be like a stink bug.
Mile,
yeah,
it would be that bad.
Except the stink bug keeps flying.
Exactly. So it's just constantly farting in your face.
I think that a lot of people in reaction to these giant bugs would start like shooting them and hunting them.
Yeah,
we probably have a new thing. It wouldn't even be hunting animals at that point.
I guess they would be the new animals. Like I think we would have.
We wouldn't even be like eating meat anymore. We'd probably be eating whatever the fuck they
are.
You said
we
wouldn't
eat
even get fat anymore. I think we'd be eating that mostly for our diet.
I thought the insects would make us fat too.
Yeah, I think.
I don't think if we ate them
too much,
they would get us fat.
So if you eat a big,
because they're protein.
Well, think about it. Protein doesn't make you fat. Eating too much protein makes you fat.
Exactly.
So it's like, and the greasiness. So like to make these insects edible for most people, they're used to like salty, flavorful food. You go to the roll at the McDonald's drive-thru, you get this quarter pounder with cheese. It's greasy, it's got toppings on it, salt, whatever. The works. You know, you pull up. You know, hey, let me get this grasshopper.
Yeah, let me
burger.
get a McCricket.
The McCricket quarter. Let me get the quarter-pound tarantula burger, please.
Oh my god.
And then you get it, and it's like tastes like tofu almost flavorless.
Ew.
And you would have to do something to it to make it edible.
Right, that's just like how now veggie burgers are becoming more accessible with like every single fast food restaurant.
Yeah,
because they're
Burger
making
King
it, they're
sells
making
them.
it taste.
tastes like a regular burger.
Exactly.
It's
put
a
dyes
veggie
in it.
burger.
They put dyes in it. Like
It's still soaked in grease, but it's a veggie burger. It's still healthy, man. It's healthy. It's a veggie burger.
So healthy.
But the cricket burger, I think, would be full of proteins usually. More
Maybe
proteins,
Less
really.
fat.
Less fat. Yeah, like
saturated.
the fat in your food, if you're using like giant insects, I guess they are all protein pretty much.
Here's the thing though, like you fry chicken and you can fry it. But with like a cricket, I feel like it'd shrivel up.
Well, you can
And
fry.
it would just be like some
Well,
crunchy.
You can fry frogs.
You're frying
and
it
shit, so
when you
like-
fry stuff. You're using a different like elements, so, like the fatty stuff. Like you use butter to
Right,
you know,
butter or
in a pan. You use butter or whatever. That is like something unrelated to add flavor. So you're frying it in this butter. You're still adding this greasiness element because it's fried. So if you fry the cricket, it's still gonna be greasy. It's still
But
gonna be a cricket.
do crickets have the same like fibers as like steaks or chicken? So that, I don't know if they
I
cook the same.
I'm not really an expert on the cricket anatomy, but I'd imagine, from what I've heard, that they are mostly protein. I don't know what else they fucking have in them. I know that the M&Ms.
I'm sure that if we had to resort to
They don't have
eating these
muscle
fucking
fibers.
huge ass crickets and bugs and shit, our economy would become way more healthier. Because one, we'd have to hunt for them. Two, we'd be eating something like we're all.
No.
Most of us have
We would have
fat
to-
on our body, like me and you,
No.
because we eat fast food all the time. Fast food wouldn't be a real thing if this should happen.
It'd still be a real thing.
It wouldn't be.
It'd be a lot different. Like
Come on, man, what the fuck is
dude,
wrong with
wow.
So, anyways,
God, dude, there's such a giraffe in here. It just
you? That's wretched, Roman. Roman, is that how you combat the stink bugs? You release your own toxin cloud? Fucking destroy them yourself?
He's
Alright,
like,
so
oh
we-
yeah, yeah.
What the fuck,
What the
dude?
fuck, man, buddy?
Like, cricket? Fuck, what cricket, motherfucker? You want that tarantula roll up in here, you fucking shit your pants. It fucking runs. Dude, just think. We can relate to this to our real lives. That spider colony I smashed with this thing, that was as big as a fucking, like, cat. Like, I would have had to beat
Yeah,
that
you
shit
would've-
down,
yeah,
dude.
Like,
Like,
you would have broke our
it-
fucking wall.
like, it might have even jumped at us.
No,
like,
I
at
would've
that
broke
point.
that shit. I'm
Yeah.
gone. I'm moving out. at that point.
And imagine the webs that spiders would make at that point. They'd be ginormous. And imagine like how strong they are in relative size.
Yeah, to what they are. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
like how they translate into size. Like they would
I'd
They
still beat that nigga's ass.
they would go under the bridges, under like highways and stuff, and like
Right, yeah.
make little nets for us.
It'd probably be like the same strength as like fishing line or like just rope.
It'd be as strong as rope, really. But they would go under like freeways under the bridges and make little nests for us to drive our cars into at that point. I feel like we'd have to have people waiting under the bridges. Oh, if a tarantula tries this shit, oof,
It's,
we're gonna fucking get its ass.
here's another thing. In China, they have obviously everybody knows, but they have a really bad pollution thing.
Yeah.
Not just like not just air pollution, but like food and waste.
Hold up for all.
Someone just said something. I can't read the chat.
What'd you? Come on, Roman.
Bruh.
Go back.
Your
Get us
connection is
back. Get us
unstable.
back.
Please wait, we're trying
Shut
to
up.
Oh, I think it's trying to reconnect us, man.
No, we're not live no more.
Hey, yo, click this little shield right here. Click that shield down there.
What's it say?
Google update setup.
No.
No. Google Chrome can be installed.
No.
No.
It's saying we're
Come
trying
on,
to reconnect.
man. There's no reconnect button. No. Cancel. Don't leave site.
Connected and secured. Hold on.
This is some
Dude,
shit.
I had such a good thing going, man.
Yeah, I remember